welcome back to another video on the F1 Journal, and a slightly different video today. Ahead of the F1 game release this coming week, I thought I'd have a look at all of the new features and tell you everything you need to know before buying the game. The new title is set to be the most ambitious in Codemasters history. We've been pounding the tarmac, putting together setups to help you drive the car with more confidence, says Codemasters. Designing for racing rather than time trial, these setups will look after your tyres as well as provide good pace. So that's good. We will get a more conclusive setup this year, which has been kind of difficult to manage over recent years on different tracks. F1 2020 arrives for everyone on the 10th of July. This is a little later than last year, but because of the current global circumstances, it is understandable. It will be available on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Stadia and PC. There's also early access for the Dulux Edition. The iconic 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher gets a treatment this year from Codemasters as he fronts the Dulux Edition. The Dulux Edition will come 3 days early, and exclusive content including theme car liveries and driver customization items, including a unique podium celebrations. The 4 cars included in the F1 2020 Dulux Schumacher Edition are the 1991 Jordan, the 1994 Benetton, the 1995 Benetton and the 2000 Ferrari. Codemasters have added My Team as a separate game mode to the outstanding My Career mode. This gives players the chance to create a brand new team from scratch and drive into a new driver manager experience that offers a unique insight into the world of F1. With it comes the decision of finding a power unit, creating a livery, adding sponsors, getting a second driver and developing team facilities. My Team looks the most involved F1 manager mode ever. You'll have to balance your checkbook, however, keep sponsors happy, develop your number 2 driver and push the cars forwards in the factory, so it's not going to be easy. There are endless ways you could go with your My Team name, from resurrecting an old F1 team like Jordan to being a big brash energy drink rival to Red Bull, or even echoing Brawn GP with, I don't know, Allison Racing. Codemasters is bringing invisible driver ratings for the first time ever. Each driver will have a rating, including the pool of Formula 2 drivers that has 4 categories: experience, racecraft, awareness and pace. There have been even more driving ratings revealed recently, some which are, well, very questionable, with legends like Lewis Hamilton coming in at an impressive 94 overall. F1 2019's success came down to very consistent and reliable gameplay. There was no horror show corners that caught you out unexpectedly or nagging bugs that spoiled the experience. The F1 2020 handling model will, however, take a leap forward. The brakes have seen a big overhaul, meaning stopping distances should be shorter this year. Throttle application should also be smoother, with a shifting balance in traction control assist that should make it easier for some players to turn it off. Thanks to the virtual Grand Prix series, Codemasters have been able to get feedback from the F1 drivers this year and make appropriate changes to improve things like dirty air too. New for this year, F1 2020 will have seasons and a Podium Pass to go with it. Similar to a Battle Pass in Fortnite, the Podium Pass will give you rewards for collecting XP and completing challenges. There is, of course, a paid version called the VIP Podium Pass. Those that pre-order F1 2020 will get access to the Season 1 VIP Podium Pass, and there is enough in-game currency in each season to purchase the next VIP Podium Pass, but you'll likely have to complete everything to get it. We have already seen multiple gameplay trailers. We get taken around the world from Interlagos to Spa, Monaco and Melbourne, while also getting a glimpse of most of the new liveries on the grid. The new AlphaTauri and Haas liveries look amazing, it has to be said, and the driver models and podium have had an upgrade too. Formula 2 also features heavily in the trailers. F1's bread and butter has to be career mode. It's where most players spend their time and provides the best experience for any racing game. Codemasters have made small tweaks to career mode in recent years, but F1 2019 took a big step with the introduction of F2. with 2 rivals that followed you up to F1. It wasn't much beyond that, but was just entertaining, and it was surely just the first step in the integration of Junior Formula E and a full journey to F1. On the R&D side, we are seeing something new. We just don't know what. Game director Lee Mather said that R&D changes are coming. We also know that there will be a steady supply of new challenges in your career mode. As part of the driver market in career mode and my team, we will see F1 drivers retire. This means come season 9 as your career mode, you shouldn't still be racing against the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel, but instead a whole new grid of current F2 drivers, and maybe even a few regen names will be sprinkled in for you to go and battle against. Online multiplayer has always been something of a minefield of dive bombs and reckless driving. There is no legislating for the antics of drivers with a grudge, but hopefully the ghosting system will take a step forward to prevent kamikaze attacks or lap cars being a pain. Codemasters has confirmed that split screen racing will make a return at last. While most multiplayer does take place online, there are still plenty of times when split screen is wanted. WRC 8 released last year included split screen racing, and it was a big hit with players. Online leads were solid last year, but there will be improvements with connectivity and lag, while the ability to further customise options, which would be welcome. Ever since their inclusion in F1 2013, classic cars have been popular and an entertaining part of the game. Offering different challenges to drivers, they will be included in F1 2020 again. We now have had confirmed which classic cars will be in F1 2020. The list includes the 2004 Ferrari, 2010 Red Bull, the 1990 Ferrari and McLaren cars have all been revealed. F1 2020 will be out before the next-gen consoles of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Both will be backwards compatible, so you won't have to buy F1 2020 for a second time to enjoy it on a new console. The PS5 will also have the benefit of a vastly superior controller. To that point, the PS5 DualSense controller has haptic feedback. This means that you will feel varying amounts of resistance to the triggers depending on the in-game situation. This also goes for vibration in the way that it reflects the in-game activity in a more refined way than before. For the pad racers out there, PS5 could be a fantastic way to feel the game like you never have done before. And there you have it, there's a whistle-stop tour of everything you can expect in the new F1 2020 game. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the game in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter for F1 news. Subscribe to my other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Remember to smash a like if you're excited for the new F1 game. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.